Welcome to another edition of Dan Frequently Asked Questions. In this edition, we are going to be discussing problems with concentration and loss of facial muscle strength after diving. Keep watching. We got a question from a diver asking, after a series of 3 dives, some days ago, they experienced difficulty concentrating and also loss or perceived loss of strength or weakness in one side of the face. Is this something that they should be concerned about? The answer is, as in many things in medicine, it depends. There are 2 mechanisms that I can already predict a possibility of developing problems. And the first would be if you had so-called reverse block or alternobaric vertigo in the one ear that caused you to develop mild dizziness and at the same time compression on a facial nerve, your facial nerve, running through the middle ear. Mostly the facial nerve is inside bone, but in several individuals, you'll find that the facial nerve actually runs exposed in the middle ear, meaning that if there's pressure in the middle ear, it actually squeezes the facial nerve and would result in facial weakness in much the same way as you would get if you have pressure on your elbow and develop that tingling in the fingers. So that is the most benign explanation. A potentially greater concern would be if this was as a result of gas embolism. But gas embolism giving you a combination of concentration difficulties and facial droop seem to be a bit incongruous. They're certainly possible, and the bottom line is you definitely need to see either a diving doctor or a neurologist to assess whether or not this is related to pressure in the ear or possibly some form of decompression-related illness affecting the brain and possibly the ear as well and the facial nerve. So I hope that gives you something to go on, but I would not ignore this. Please have it seen to. And until next time, for the rest of you, safe diving.